Hi guys, this is Starcraft and welcome to the 6th set in the semi-final between Bisu and Light ASL Season 13. After 5 set, Light is up 3-2. Of course, Bisu looks very strong in the 3rd and the 4th game, but Light shows some decisiveness in the 5th game with his strong 4 factory push in the middle of the game, and Bisu just was quite clumsy in his defenses, not able to attack with all of its units, running into mines, etc. So let's see if it's going to be doing better in this 6th set. This is going to be played on Revolver. You can see a kind of big, huge revolving structure in the middle of the map. What to say? This map is any kind of particularity about it? Well, not much. Your expansion is very much opened. Uh, it has a ramp going down, protected with 2 eggs, and it has also kind of a side lane that is also protected with 2 eggs that can be destroyed if you want to enlarge your ramp. Basically, that's what it is. So, not much to say there. Hold on, guys. I need to kind of send something here before the game gets heated up. I don't think anything is gonna get heated up. So maybe both of these players is gonna go for 12 Nexus and 14 CC again. No, looks like Bisu is gonna break the pattern by going for a low ramp gateway. Um, this is gonna be looking forward to apply just a, is that gateway blocking the Nexus? I don't know. Light is going also for barracks on the high ground, so this is quite standard and I think also quite safe. You know, he's gonna be safe against any kind of incoming zealot pressure because he's gonna have a ramp to fight again. But of course, it's not as safe as if he went for barracks and a 2 supply depot blocking the top side and the bottom right of that barracks. That would be the safest possible. This this probe is doing quite a lot of work on that SCV, taking out about more than half of its health. That SCV is going to retreat all the way down to the mineral line, and maybe it will get repaired by another SCV as this probe is chasing it. Gas is now finally being taken by Light. Where's the first Zealot? The first Zealot should be coming out momentarily, and maybe Bisu will decide to skip the Zealot and go for a Nexus instead. That could be something that is potential. Note that Light has not Scout. He's gonna Scout now, and he's gonna be scouting in the wrong pattern. Unless he's gonna go for Cross Scout after he goes around. Maybe he suspects that Bisu goes for 12 Nexus. If he suspects that, he's gonna imagine that Bisu is located at the top left side, which means he's gonna be sending his SV today top left side after he gets out of this top right side, which means it's going to be a lot more time for Bisu to do whatever he's doing, which is a nexus behind this gateway. Okay. It means so. It looks like Bisu doesn't build a nexus just yet, but he built a simultaneous score and the gas to get his gas production going, and he's going to be building a dragoon and no upgraded range just yet. Okay, looks like cross SCV scout from Light, not following his intuition, which is his enemy's gone for 12 nexus again, so it's going to be cross scouting, which is good for him. He's going to be able to find that his opponent's gone for down ramp gateway. And by the way, this kind of down ramp gateway sometimes leads the Terran to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe 2-fac or 3-fac in the mid game, because by taking out one of the first gateway, you gain a huge lead, especially when if the Protoss has 2 gateway, then you already destroy half of its gateway account. So that is something that that the Terran has a tendency to do, I think. But anyways, let's see. For now, both of the players are just content just to do mind games on each other. Bisu is trying to guess if the opponent has gone for a command center behind this or not. And Light is trying to prevent Bisu from knowing what he's doing. Okay, second gateway is going up, so no early robo this time from Bisu. He's gonna go for a little bit more ground unit, trying to come in to get a peek of what the enemy is doing, but nothing is. Well, if he steps just one more step further, he's gonna be able to find out what his opponent's gone for. But I guess he decided now he knows. Okay, so I think now Bisu is gonna be feeling quite safe. He's gonna just pump up his dragoon count. He needs to be careful about that one vulture coming out, however, and just go for his robo ASAP, I think, because The robo would be very, very critical at this point to get some observers out. This Dragoon's going to be meeting this Vulture, which is good for Bisu. Very good reaction from Light, not even taking one single hit. And the second Vulture is also very, very Vulture heavy from Light. I bet I mean, he's got Vulture speed already, so he's going to be upgrading mines. I think it's going to be a Vulture drop. Remember, so the score is 3-2 now. So if Bisu loses this game, he's out. So this is a game point from Light's point of view. Um, Laying mines everywhere just to get a bit of vision to go for anything to counter something like Dark Temple Rush or Dark Temple Drop. On the other hand, the Starport is going to be coming up soon. He's going to try to pick up some of the vultures in here, and Bisu needs to retreat, and he's going to be retreating to the mines, but there's some mines here, and Bisu, for some pure chance, is losing 2 Dragoons, and that might be GG. I think there's going to be, well, at least he's going to be able to clear out some of the Marine, but one of the Dragoon is very much badly damaged. He needs to go home now because Vulture is going to be going out and blocking the retreating path of the Dragoons. Okay, so the Robos is almost done, so which means Observers is very, very close. But these 2 Dragoons are completely useless here. He needs to go out there and use them in some other purpose because there's gonna be just Vultures laying. Where's the Vulture? They already escape out. 1 Dragoon dead. Don't move anymore. And losing 2 Dragoon, and that is probably, I think, maybe GG. That's definitely GG. Bisu just has 1 Dragoon in his expansion. He doesn't have vision of that area. He's gonna come out now. Very good vision, and he needs to put his probe now. The additional Dragoons coming out to help, and they're coming down here, and more Dragoons are coming out to help. Very good pylon block, however. 1 Dragoon is coming out. It needs to, at least it's drying, pulling a lot of mines. Very good mine clearance, and Bisu, come on, clear the remaining Vulture. That Vulture is doing a lot of damage to your economy. I guess the game finally is stabilizing a little bit. But I don't know, I would definitely put Light in front now because Bisu just lost too many Dragoons in this process, and he took a little bit of economic hit as well. So Wraith is out here just as a kind of defensive measure from Light, but it's definitely not necessary because Bisu is very, very far from Reavers. He's gonna go for Stargate. Okay, so he's gonna try to make up for his losses by going for carriers. I couldn't say if this is a kind of impromptu move, or actually there's a rationale behind this, because I don't know. Let's see what Bisu has in mind, because I hope he doesn't kind of just choke to the mid-game Terran push like he did in the what is it, the fifth game, right? Yeah. So let's see. Second Stargate is now in production, and Fleet Beacon is already. What is that? So there's going to be another drop coming out on this left side, and just as this is enrolling, Bisu has moved some of his Dragoons. So let's hope he doesn't kind of. I mean, in the game against JYJ, we saw something similar. Bisu has just plenty of time to go for counter drop, but he just doesn't do it correctly, and I hope he doesn't choke in the same way. By the way, if you go for carriers off of 2 bases when your enemy's gone for dropship play like this, the carriers can provide kind of a natural defense against drops, because the moment you build your carriers, they will have 1 or 2 interceptors, right? So use those carriers, place them near your bases, and at least you can try to hit the shadow a little bit. I think the shadow is gonna turn around after taking 1 hit, and Bisu's again up in supply, 10-20 supply difference now, but Light has a ton of factory. He has so many factories, and I fear for Bisu in the upcoming push, because he's got only 5 gateways, 4 up on his ramp and 1 on the lower side. Of course, his carrier is gonna be maybe ready soon. I'm not so sure, but yeah, so Light is just checking for the timing of the carriers, seeing nothing so far. Is going to be doing his push now. This Observers is following all of these units. Bisu's got to be careful because there's still a shuttle. There's still a dropship that is just lurking above his expansion. It's looking to go and strike anytime. We saw a beautiful carrier game on this map between Royal and Mini, where I mean, seriously, Mini just lost like 5 nexus over the course of the game. but he was able to come back very strong. This Shadows is kind of just baiting out uh, uh, Marine Fire, and now these Dragoons need to be careful not to get just stuck in the corner. We even have a Goliath in the mix. There's a lot of space for Bisu to hide. He's gonna be careful not to get his Dragoon trapped. He needs to either attack now or do something. He's gonna move forward. Some of the Zealots are not forward. He's gonna be dropping some units, however, in the mix. And the Dragoons are going to be backing up. He needs to, yeah, where the carriers? The carriers should be out here soon, but at least now, why don't destroy the egg? I guess, yeah, you can destroy the egg, sure, why not? Tanks are in place. You need to destroy the egg so you can escape. Carriers are trying to attack, but not enough intercepted just yet. The game is gonna be near its critical ending point. Bisu's going for counter attack with some of his units, but just their mines outside, and those units are going to be on the low ground, so they're completely useless at this point. Bisu, Bisu's going to die. He's gonna lose more units on the low ground. He's taking out the dropship here. That's probably a good move because yeah, there's nothing else to do with for those carriers, right? Goliaths are in place. One stray Dragoon is going to die. More units on the low ground are dead. Bisu's pushing forward again with a half-hard push. This, because there's just so many structures. Bisu cannot find an opening. But when you play carriers, don't underestimate the power of carriers. Carriers are very, very strong. Even though if you just have two of them and you just lose. Almost a mind drag there, but not good enough. Losing units left and right, and that is probably the end now for Bisu. His carriers are not even moving anymore. Very, very sad ending for Bisu today, but Light is going to be going to the final against the winner in the series between Rain and Soma. Let's look forward to that, and let's hope we have at least one Protoss in the final. Thanks for watching. Don't buy me any coffee because I'm very sad right now. Bye bye.